Greetings, demons, and welcome to Warhammer Weekly, episode 64, and once again, got a pretty quiet week, but I do actually have some pickups to go over. Also, I'm sorry if in the background you can hear a lawnmower, my neighbours mowing the lawn, and this is the only time I have to actually record this, so yeah, sorry about that in advance, but let's just get into the pickups and see what I got.
Not the leader of a cult, RabbitWithAxe.
So, getting into pickups, we have actually a decent amount of stuff to go over, starting with something I've had for way too long, just not covered. Because this was bought by my partner, and I don't play Age of Sigmar Chaos. She does. So I've been under the assumption she got this for herself, but she didn't. She got this for me. I'm not actually sure completely why. I think she might have just confused my 40k Chaos Army with a 30k Chaos Army and just assumed that I'd want this. Because it is for a few, I think it's like one edition ago, maybe. But yeah, she got it from a charity shop, which is pretty nice, pretty good condition. The cards are actually all there as well, which is quite nice. I'm not going to get them out in this video, but yeah, £3 apparently, which I think is actually a pretty good price for this, and yeah, in general, very nice to get those to add to my collection, I guess. Then, the return of Stormbringer. It has been a few months since Stormbringer, and I already have another package from them coming like in 2 days. I don't understand how Hatchet Partworks works. But anyway, we have issue 58. I think I'm actually going to go down in numbers here. But yeah, this one includes Techless Blue and Slanesh Grey, which, once again, two colours I don't actually have, so very useful there. Then we have issue... which one's this? We have issue 57, and this one includes the Squig Herd. Yeah, the Squig Herd. So, yeah, a kit that I do already have, I think, two copies of. But yeah, I'm always happy to get more Squig Herds. I really like my Squig Herds. If you know anything about my Orc armies, I love Squigs. I think they're the best thing. And yeah, getting more Squigs, always to a benefit. Very nice there. Then for issue 56, we actually have, I think this is something for... yeah, this is Thunderkin... Fundrix Profiteers, which is, not Thunderkin, what are they called? Caradon Overlords. Which, yeah, some lovely little dwarves that I'm definitely going to turn into, some Votann, because none of my Votann, well, barely any of my Votann are actual Votann. Most of them are AOS, or Necromunda dwarves that I've just converted. So, one day I'll show those off, but that day will not be anytime soon, because I've painted, like, 3 of them. And then the final issue to go over is issue 55. This one comes with the Domicile Shell terrain piece, which, yeah, very nice to see more of that. I like my terrain. I don't really build too much of it. I don't buy it generally, but it's been really nice getting some in Stormbringer, especially because a lot of it is on the more generic side, where you can use it in either 30k or 40k. Like, that is, you know, Imperium, in a way. You know, you can get away with it like that, but... yeah, and then the final thing that I picked up, and this is a little late, I think, because I think this has been out for a little while, but I did end up picking up White Dwarf, issue 500, and it's just because it's issue 500. Like, it's such an important issue. I've been skipping a lot of issues recently, just because I don't get much out of White Dwarf. I like it sometimes, I like to pick them up every once in a while, but yeah, White Dwarf is not something I've consistently been getting. I had to get this issue, though. This is such an important issue. Issue 500, it's a massive milestone. And, yeah, realistically, like, it's just a big deal. You know, it's just a very, very big deal. And, yeah, it has a few extra little things, like a Munchkin card. There's actually rules for Grundle, the White Dwarf, and a bunch of other things, including a poster, which I think is pretty cool. But, yeah, definitely something that I just thought was worth picking up, and... now I have it. So, yeah, not too bad. Mostly Stormbringer stuff, but honestly, pretty nice selection overall. And, yeah, let's get into the topics. So, starting off with the first topic, of course, it is June. Happy Pride Month to those who care. And, yeah, that does mean we are going to be getting another new free monthly model, along with a collectible coin. And this time around, for June, it is a Dark Oath Marauder, obviously an AOS model, one of the Ruinous Powers, Chaos, like, faction characters, and yeah, not exactly something I was expecting, or really even that interested in, but based on the one that they actually give as an example, these look pretty cool, these look pretty neat, very easy to convert them into some other sort of Chaos faction character, or even some sort of barbarian thing. If you're someone who plays D&D, this could be very easy to convert. But yeah, in general, very nice to see a little bit of variety. We've always been seeing a lot of new kits and relevant kits coming back. So having something that's a little bit older, a little bit less relevant, but still a very nice kit, very nice set of models, very nice to see. And yeah, it does mean that people will be able to add to their Chaos AOS armies, which is always nice to see. And then when we come to the actual coin for this month, we have a Slaves to Darkness coin, and yeah, it's the pretty standard. I can't remember what the actual model is called, but it's the helmet with the multiple horns, and obviously the generic Chaos symbol that we see across all Warhammer games. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. Nothing too special, but definitely a nice coin, and has a little bit of a different style compared to a lot of other coins we see. Of course, if you're interested in the Dawnbringers Crusade, all the stuff that I've been talking about for the last few months is still available, so the collectible coin, the collectible pouch, all that kind of stuff if you're interested, but of course, links in the description below to the article where you can just check out all the details on that if you are interested. But yeah, that's really all for that one, so yeah, nice to see a little bit of Chaos representation, even if it's not necessarily Chaos representation that I care about too much. And moving to Necromunda for the only actual new model kit news of the week, and that is that we now have some new Trazior Sentry guns, which look pretty interesting. Basically, these are add-ons for your various Necromunda gangs, and yeah, they look kind of interesting. They're just a bunch of little floor-mounted turrets with little control panels attached to boxes, so I don't really know what else to add to these. They look cool. There's a variety of different turrets here. We've got, well, actually, it's bolters and heavy bolters from what I can actually tell from this. But yeah, still very, very cool. Nice to get some automation, get a bit more firepower down. I'm not sure how these function in Necromunda. I have never played Necromunda, but yeah, definitely interesting little models, and you could definitely use these for various different things across Warhammer 40k. In fact, like, you could easily just attach one of these to like a Titan or a Knight or a tank, and just give it an extra bit of armament, an extra bit of weaponry. But yeah, very nice, very cool. Definitely some nice little features, I guess. And yeah, just generally pretty cool stuff for Necromunda. I don't have too much to say, unfortunately. There's just not much to say about it, which is unfortunate because it is the main topic of the week. But yeah, still pretty cool. And that leaves us with the final topic for the week. I did say at the very start this is a pretty short week in terms of overall content, and yeah, the Rumour Engine for the 28th of May 2024 is a guy holding a box containing a skull. Name a more Warhammer thing. But yeah, with the actual construction of this, I am leaning towards this being something for 40k, purely on the basis that it is, bolted together. It's like an actual solid box. It's, metal by the looks of it, as all kinds of things just to make it a bit more sci-fi than based in AOS. But yeah, this could honestly be for anywhere. Like, just because it looks a little bit more sci-fi doesn't make it sci-fi. It could easily actually be made out of stone or something like that, and just have some aspects that look metallic. But yeah, in general, very interesting. I'm assuming this is just going to be some sort of, if it is something relating to well, 40k, I'm assuming it's probably going to be Imperial. It looks very Imperial to me. It could be Chaos, of course, but I just kind of doubt it. If it is for AOS or Old World, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I couldn't tell you what this actually is, but yeah, looks interesting. Nice design on the skull, and yeah, interesting that it's fingerless gloves. That's kind of cool enough itself, but yeah, nothing really else to say about it. So, with all that being said, that is everything for this week. So, yeah, a very quiet week. Fortunately, I did have some pickups to go over, which does add to the runtime a little bit, make it a little bit more of a substantial video compared to last week. But, yeah, really, there is no, like, since the events that we had a few weeks ago, there really just hasn't been anything, which is kind of unfortunate, but, they're working on, releasing AOS 2 or 3 or 5 or whatever number we're on, and, yeah, I think that's all fair enough, really. So, yeah, in any case, it's going to be it from me, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like it, subscribe if you're new here, and ring the bell so you never miss upload. Otherwise, comment below any thoughts and feelings about, well, I guess the main thing would be the Necromunda guns, but, you know, if you want to talk about the monthly model or any thoughts about the Rumour Engine, go ahead. And otherwise, I'll see you next time. Bye!
Look at the screen, you'll be fine. Culture's a disease, but we'll survive. I just wanna take